His country bold, he fought for islands.
Sorry lads, the last life just went dead for some reason.
The harp and shamrock, green, white and gold. He fought for Ireland and Ireland only. The harp and shamrock, green, white and gold. Thank you.
Sorry, the last live went down, lads. Like a weirdos, man. You're lefties up there.
So, I hope you enjoyed that again, lads. So, up next here, we're gonna have a man that's he's working in the fish. He's a fisherman. So as we all know, the fisheries in Ireland, they're absolutely decimated by the masters in the EU overfishing our waters. This man is going to come up. He's more knowledgeable than I'll ever be on this. So I'd like you to give a round of applause for Jimmy Byrne. He's going to take to the stage. He's going to tell us the plight of the fishermen.
All right, Jimmy Byrne.
Hello lads, all welcome here, great turnout. I'm here to speak of the greatest giveaway of Ireland. Before I start talking about the fishing industry, I want to tell you, just because I'm a fisherman, it doesn't make that I own the fish in Irish waters. It's you, the people of Ireland, own the fish in Irish waters. That's the first thing. Now, the greatest giveaway I'm going to talk about, like the British done to every other country they colonised, they took them by sea first, and then they took them by land. And what I mean when they take them by sea, they gave away our oil, they gave away our gas, they gave away our fishing, and now we're coming onto the land to take our land, same as vulture funds are doing. Now to get you don't know nothing about this because it's hidden from you. Sole is the most lucrative fish in Ireland. Sole is the most expensive fish in any waters in the EU. And Ireland has the richest waters. Ireland has, this is all Irish waters, no other waters. Ireland has 33 tonne of sole for the year. That's 33 tonne. In Irish waters. Belgium have 730 tonne in Irish waters. At the moment we have 0 tonne in Irish waters for sole. So it means that we have to go 16 hours steam south just to get sole. And that's a danger as well because of storms.
Well,
so you're putting fishermen's life at risk. The same will happen to the Buncher brothers from Passage. They took they took the salmon and they went lobster fishing and they lost their lives down off Tramore.
Hey,
it's completely
lad.
wrong what they're doing to
Big
the
up,
fishing industry.
Up Ireland, boy.
Also from the inshore fisheries, they took the salmon, they took the eels and they took the bass, complete blank. But every other country have a booming industry. Belgium, Holland celebrate a big festival for eel fishery. Ireland has 0 eel fishery. The small fishing villages here in Waterford go from Cheek Point, Passage East, Ballyhack, Duncannon, Dunmore How many boats now are in Dunmore East are owned by Irish fishermen? I see not only Belgian trawlers landing in there. One time you could walk across the harbour from one side to the other. On all Irish fishing vessels. Now there's 0. The greatest giveaway. As I said, they take it by sea first and then they come in and the vultures are now taking our land and our houses. Also, we're in bad need of investment in harbours like Kilmore Quay, Dunmore East, Yo, we have no money for investment, but we have plenty of money for IPA centres. Where's all that money? Billions being spent. We have enough NGOs, 6 billion a year in NGOs. Non-government organisation, but they speak the words of the government. This must stop. Every year we have a common fisheries policy in Brussels, but every year Ireland takes the hit. During the Brexit, Ireland got the biggest hit in the Brexit. They took all our haddock, they took our hay, they took our soul, and I mean soul. Soul you have in our body, not the soul.
Well done, top mate. I was they're all out. And the guards and the guards formed the ring level. Had to get me out there. They did a very good job.
During the week I was down in Kilmore,
And they're all over you.
and I met two good friends, and they're home from Australia. And I got out of the car and I said, so hands with them, and I said, I didn't see you for years, how are you getting on? They told me, he used to be fisherman,
Speeches, yeah.
and he's
I'm
done
just going to hang out here. I'll be up there for 15 minutes.
No, I wait for speeches, because that's where I get my shot.
He owns her own house, and she's expecting a child. And he told me they would have loved to stay in Ireland and have their children or bring them to school in Ireland. But they cannot do that because they can't get a house. They have nothing to live for in Ireland, and they never will live in Ireland. And he said, as soon as his parents die, we have no reason to come back to Ireland. Why are we losing our children, annexing our grandchildren to a political lead that goes no different? We must stand up and fight. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Get them out! Get them out!
So, apologies there, lads. Some people decided that they want to come and cause trouble. We're not here for that, so the guards can do their job. So, our next speaker here is a local representative for the National Party. A young man by the name of John McLaughlin. A good friend of mine, good friend of Waterford, there's no part of us. This man is going to take the stage. Give a round of applause, lads.
I probably
You heard your Waterford.
sorry.
So we're gathered here in Waterford today. This is not just another city. This is a city where the story of our people runs deep. This is where our tricolour was first ever raised. This is the city where we had the first ever St. Patrick's Day parade. Yet today, our city is becoming unrecognisable because of mass immigration.
Yeah, my power
20
bank is in
years
that
ago,
bag.
these streets were filled with Irish faces. They're now overrun by people with no ties to our nation. And the onlooking Irish people looking on, asking themselves, what has happened to the place that we used to call our own? In this time, when the meaning of Irishness is being diluted, redefined and sold off, it falls on us to speak the truth without apology. I don't speak here today as a mere citizen of a modern state, but as a man of Ireland. In recent years, they have been trying to redefine this meaning, what it means to be Irish. But we need nothing redefined. We have always known what we are. We've always known who we are. And we're not changing because they want us
Use
to.
this cable. Faster.
And we will never need foreigners to help us understand what we are. They speak of the new Irish. Well, there's only one type of Irish, and that is us. And what does it mean to be Irish? You can live under any fantasy or illusion of what you want, or what it means to be Irish, but it'll never change. It has nothing to do with how much you offer, or how much you assimilate into our communities, or how much you contribute. It has nothing to do with how many years you've spent here. It has nothing to do with whether you were born here. It has nothing to do with this document in my hand. This passport does not make me Irish in the same way that when this passport expires, I do not become less Irish. It's not about being born in Ireland. It's about being born of Ireland. It's about being born of Irish blood. If you're not of Irish blood, you are not Irish at all. You can practice Irish culture all you want. You can put on a flat cap and down 20 pints of Guinness while dancing the river dance.
Give it a
But it's
minute.
not the Guinness in your bladder that makes you Irish. It's the blood in your veins. The leftists will never understand this. They live under the delusion that our recognition of truth is somehow hateful, while their blind acceptance of everything is enlightened and compassionate. But in truth, the road to ruin is always paved with gentle intentions. Their fake compassion is the mask of cowardice. Our struggle, by contrast, is not rooted
No,
in
leave it
hate.
plugged in for a minute.
It is rooted in love. Love for our country, love for our families,
back in a sec.
and love for what we either defend or surrender to the unborn generations. When you come out here and you say you're standing against mass immigration, you're not just standing against something, you're standing for something. You're standing for your country, you're standing for your county, you're standing for your family, you're standing what for your father and your grandfather before you stood for. And you're fighting for what your children and your grandchildren will inherit. One thing that all of us as nationalists are going to have to start understanding is that we do not need to justify ourselves before these leftist crowds. Let them on the left say what they like about us. Let them think what they like about us, because we think nothing of them. Let them say what they like, because they have a right to speak. But we on the right have a duty to speak. We have a duty to take back our country. We have a duty to the unborn generations of this land to pass it on to them, just as our fathers passed it on to us. If we don't do this and take on this fight head on, how in God's name will we stand before the future generations of this country in old age? And how will we ever stand before God after that? And on the topic of duty and values, let me make something absolutely clear. There's been a split in the nationalist movement, where some people here today, claiming to be nationalists, seek unity with the loyalists in the north. We in the National Party utterly reject this false unity. One of the most defining aspects of true nationalism is that you put your nation first. The claim over our 6 counties remains an open wound. This is not about keeping past divisions and hostilities alive. It's about refusing to surrender our future. Their claim on the north is not history. It's an ongoing theft, and no serious nationalist can turn a blind eye to it. If you march beside those who oppose Ireland's sovereignty, don't call yourself a nationalist, because you're merely a traveller in our ranks, guided not by the national vision, but by lesser, perhaps more personal motives. In the past 100 years, if the past 100 years have taught us anything, it is that compromise is the road to collapse. Look at our country today. How did we reach this desperate situation? Not through one great act of betrayal, but by 1,000 little compromises. Every time we backed down, every time we softened our values, every time we told ourselves, just this once, we lost something of who we are. We do not save Ireland by watering down our principles. We save it by standing firm in our principles, even if it means standing alone. For our cause is not a number game, but it is a truth. And truth does not bend to convenience. Everywhere you go in this nation, you can see the foreign hordes on the rise to replace us. And it's not just here in Ireland, it's throughout our European continent. Right now, as I'm speaking, our continental brothers and sisters are marching through Vienna in defiance of this ethnic replacement, just as we are here in Waterford. Can I get a round of applause for them? They will be calling for the same solution to this as the National Party backed fully, and that is remigration. Without remigration, Ireland and all of Europe will be destroyed in the coming years. Remigration is the last peaceful solution we have, so we need to take it seriously and push for remigration. Save the nation, remigration. Save the nation, remigration. Save the nation, remigration. If you look at the average Irish family in this day and age with their 1 to 2 children and compare it to the 5 to 8 children that these outsiders have. It looks desperate. But I assure you that they will never replace us, and they will never keep us down, because all that is against us does not compare to what we have within us. We will get through this because our vision is greater than their vision. Our will is stronger than their will. And because their strength lies in numbers while ours lies in spirit. They will have more sons, we will raise stronger sons. They can have more victories, we will have greater victories. And in the end, we will have the final victory, the greatest victory, a Gaelic victory or no victory. Doing the busser, yes you're right.
Well, get a lot of the youth to Waterford, lads. That's what we want. Men that are going to stand up and fight. A lot of people that didn't show up here in Waterford today, they walk around, they have their chest puffed out, they think that they're this, they're that. You ain't nothing on your standing with your people, standing, fighting for the real fight. Not fighting against your next door neighbour, fighting against these traitors. Our next speaker again is a local woman here in Waterford. So this woman has been on the trade along with everybody else, anti-government. She knows what's happening. She knows ways out of it. Listen to this lady, leave the solutions resonate in your heads and go home and do your research. Start looking into these things, start educating yourself and bring it out. So, I want to introduce Louise McKenna, one of our own lads. Give her a round of applause.
Hello! How are you? It's a big turnout today. We started in 2019, taking to the streets to try and wake you all up, and we got nobody. So it's great to see all you here today. Step in a bit, right? So I wasn't going to write it down, but I want to stick to what I have to say. So I don't love public speaking, but what is happening is too urgent. I'm here today because we're being pushed into something we did not consent to, and it must be said. Since the COVID biojab rollout, Ireland has seen a rise in excess deaths, turbo cancers have surged, thousands more are dying than usual, and the young are dying suddenly even on our GAA pitches. Parents are burying their children, families are shattered, and the silence is deafening. Our birth rate is falling, our native Irish are shrinking, yet on paper the population is rising. Why? Mass immigration. Without debate, without consent, just like what happened to Palestine 80 years ago, it's happening to us now. They are replacing us quietly, legally, not lawfully, not with bombs, but with data, needles and lies. This isn't hate, this is survival. We're being erased, not by accident, but by design. They've made our land a product, our lives a statistic, our biology a data point. They want our compliance, not our consent. But we are not powerless. Every public servant has a fiduciary and usufructuary duty. They are the trustees of the people. The state they manage, but it does not own what belongs to us. They cannot give away what's not theirs, our sovereignty. Now, fiduciary and usufructuary. Look into those two words, because that's what gets us free. These governments, the guards, every single public servant has rules to stick to, and they are in their fiduciary and their usufructuary, and that's the Constitution. And if they break those, they're in big trouble, and they've broken them many times over. So we have Bunrock na hÉireann. We have natural sovereignty given by God and nature, not granted by man. No company, no government can take from us unless we let them. They want us ignorant, they want us afraid, but knowledge is power, and they fear that more than any weapon. It was never just about a virus. The injections weren't for health. They were the first step in a bio-digital takeover. Programmable bodies, digital IDs, carbon tracking, 5G linked health passports, mRNA interfaces with AI, your thoughts, your immune system, even your DNA turned into data. They want to turn natural man into networked man, not free men.
Please give us a like and a subscribe there, lads.
Hackable,
Thanks for everyone in the chat.
Nodes in a system ruled by technocrats and algorithms. This is the silent war for your body, your mind, and your future. But it's not too late. If we remember who we are, we win. We are the children of Eru. We are not for sale. Our land is not for sale. Our bodies are not for patents. Our minds are not for programming. Turn off RTE. Turn it all off. The future is not written, but if we stay silent, others will write it for us. So stand up, speak out, because no law, no jab, no digital ID can take your soul unless you surrender it. So Éireann go Bragh!
We have 3 more slots here, so look, as a local here and as everybody probably knows with Waterford Says No, we have a group of activists, and we try our best here in the city to help in any way we can, and also to unearth corruption in any way we can. So recently, I'm not sure if people are aware, we've been looking into charities here in Waterford City, and people may not like to hear what we have to say about this, but there is elected councillors, there is family members belong to these elected councillors attached to these charities, and we have them caught red-handed embezzling money from those charities. Nobody's opening their mouth about it but us. So what I'd ask you to do is follow Waterford Says No, and you will see all this unearthed. You'll see the names come out, you'll see who took the money, who didn't take the money, and who's covering it all up. On another hand of that, I have a statement here, and I'm going to read it out from a couple here in Waterford, from the corruption that they face in this city. This statement was provided to me by a person that I was speaking to for a long time, and I know his situation. I know what's been happening, and I'm going to read exactly what it says. So this document is a reference illegally given by Mr. Joe Daniels on Waterford Council's letterhead, signed by Joe Daniels. Why is this important? This man coerced the couple to sign over their home for a swap. The couple did not trust him over the previous corruption with Waterford City Council. He gave this reference to show he could be trusted. After the couple signed the permission for the house to be swapped, Waterford Council ignored them, refusing to acknowledge the corruption, saying they found nothing. Even though I have this letter here in my hand after it was sent over again and again and again. This is our country's due process. To completely ignore these people. There's zero accountability, even when hard evidence is presented. This couple in question are years being persecuted. They highlighted the cronyism in Waterford, especially at the heads of family of our ex-mayor John Halligan, who is heavily linked with the Children's Group Link, who's heavily linked with historical sexual abuse in Waterford City. Right, we ain't going to stop talking about this. No matter what pressure you put on this man, we stand with him. Every one of us out here should stand with this man, and we ain't going to give up. So this is a message to David Cullinan, to Sinn Féin, Mary Butler, Fianna Gael, to Fianna Fáil, to every single one of you. We're coming, and we're coming hard. As I said before, you might see one of us, you won't see the shadows, and we walk in the shadows better than out in the light. So, for anyone here, what I'd say to you, this is our fucking country. This is our city. And we say our streets. Who streets our streets? No. That's not even a question. It's simple. This is fucking Ireland, and we own it! Now, I'm getting a bit wound up here, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to call a lady who's asked, can she read a poem? And I'm going to get that lady up here to read a poem. So Adrian, wherever you are, please, if you can make your way up. After this lady is finished with a poem, we're not going to have any more speeches. We're going to finish off with a bit of music again from Gemma, and then we'll ask you all to peacefully ignore these lads, and go have a drink, enjoy the weather, go out, meet, mingle with people that have come from out of town, even from people that are here in Waterford, and start connecting, start talking, start educating each other, and start fighting back. Start putting those words into action. Because we ain't there out just talking no more. We are out there on the streets every day. See us or not, we're working. And also, anybody that wants any help in anything, whether it's with the Garda, whether it's going into the hospital or anything, come to us and we'll stand side by side. We ain't taking no for that.
There's 500 in there, no?
I came up from Dublin, I'm from East Wall, says no group, and I have a phone for the traitors of the dog. We breathe in, we breathe out, they cast their shadows up doubt. Judas of the dog, who hide behind the wall. Our government who sold us out, they are the traitors of the south. Our beautiful Erin's Isle, our memories are made to smile. Our Irish roots spread far and wide, and we wear our colours full of pride. And you can try to take us down like you did in the past, but the Irish are rising against you at last. You smaller racist, fascist, far right, because the people are waking and seeing the light. We have always welcomed our friends from foreign land, and we will continue to do so, but we must take a stand. And how can you get it into your head, the amount of money to build a bike shed? And don't get us started on the security who signed off on that as obvious enough. They think they can buy us with the budget in the vote. Well, they're in for the sinking, because we're not sailing your boat. We won't be bought with silver and gold. While you line your silk pockets, people die in the cold. Our island is practically full to the brim. Does your greed have a conscience? Can you let that sink in? And we won't back down, and we'll all hold our own, because Ireland's our nation, it's our land we call home. Ergen go Bragh!
So, fantastic poem again. That's what real Irish is, lads. Not over there singing Bella Ciao. You know what I mean? It's like Marmite, you know. But look, we have a lad here, so Lauren McMahon is going to make an announcement for Galway, lads. And then we're going to finish off with our Gemma. She's going to come play a bit of music.
We're holding a rally in Galway on Saturday. It's race week in Galway. All the politicians are going to be on their holidays in Galway. So I thought it would be a great time to send them a good K-Mill Fáilte from the National Street. And everyone's welcome. This is a gathering of the tribes. Half 2, Fatherburg Park, Galway. I hope to see you all there.
So, as I said, we're going to finish off here with a bit of music. We're going to reintroduce Ella, and then we're going to do a song that we all know and love, and it's only our little Jump Free. just to finish off, lads, there's a lot of people to thank. So I want to thank the lads from the National Party who came here today with their sound system and helped us out. I want to thank the lads from Cork Says No. They had every intention of bringing their sound system. We had technical difficulties, but we know that they came. Every intention and support was there. So massive props to them, lads. Massive props to absolutely everybody that's given us support. I do want to give props as well to a single man here myself. That's that man here. Everybody will talk about him, Satanta. This man has given me utmost support and given us support here in Waterford. A lot of stuff has been said, you know, and we look past that. The real unity with this nationalist movement, it doesn't come with the people that are standing up here. It comes with everybody out there. You know, so you don't look to us. Do not look to us to bring you together. You need to bring yourselves together in your own communities. You need to stand up, you need to fight back. And when we have gatherings like this, we come together as one and we move as one. That's how we win this. So thanks very much for you all to come here. Go and enjoy your day, enjoy the weather. Shuki
I think we'll have to go visit the lefties again. Will we? Go back up and see what the lefties are doing. Steve! Hey! Go. Huh? Can I go up here for a few minutes? I think 420 is up here. He's not down here anyway. No, 420. Wait there for CJ then. There's CJ there.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Let's go to the lefties, lads. Lovely bunch of people. Wait till you see these to carry on out of them. Up to the dirty lefties. Let's go. There's the dirty lefties. The dirty lefties. What's up, Gart? Can we go in and have a look? Do a bit of video as well. I don't give anyone hassle, lad. He's trying to give me elbows after that, see him? Not you, boy. Look at this, look.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! 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 Palestine!
Look at this. Lads, come on, I'm only trying to make a video.
Video that.
What? Video of that?
This machine kills fascists.
Oh, what's going on, lads? Leave me alone. Fucking lefties won't fucking mad at me.
We don't go to the business.
I know, I understand that. Give him his space.
Like 2 centimeters more, like, you know what I mean? There he is, mate.
Right, lads. $4.20 in the dollar, mate.
What we're doing is here is I'm hanging
We're getting surrounded now. Body cam on, yeah?
Respectfully, that's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking.
You give me your name. You give me your name. Hold on, no, I'm going to play the race to these. I will, and this is a bit for the rest of you. Okay, move back.
He's getting in the shit. Threats for arrest, lads. Threats for arrest.
Don't worry, everything is being recorded. Don't
This
worry.
lady's what somebody tell me the F4. I'm going to stop.
And you're going to trade a breach of the peace by that.
Protest, no protest, no protest.
Getting evicted, lads. The evicted is kicked out.
Let's stand outside. You've had your area, but no, you protested. You're facilitating.
No, we come to both sides. We video it, do YouTube. Look, this is live, look. See, it's live, lads.
Which side do you want, so?
I'm on Ruby's side. And here's the thing, like,
Well, you've been provoked by going in there with your cameras and sticking it in their face.
everybody's got a camera, and this camera's never been stopped.
Yeah, but
Even ye have cameras,
you're
lads.
sticking it in their face.
Never, ma'am. Never. Yeah, but one of your colleagues watched the video, not really there, watched the airport, but I got half
They're evicting us, lads. We're not allowed in.
Guns are cameras.
I know, yeah.
Guns are cameras, yeah. Guns are cameras.
We're not allowed in, lads. I'd love to bring you in and show you, but we're not allowed today. So who's covering the lefties, lads? Let's just sort out their music.
Might go everywhere late. Everywhere late.
Kicked out. Kicked out.
What's going on? The biggest guards don't even have this right.
I know, eh? Sorry guys, can't bring you in.
Inspector's
Not allowed.
Inspector's looking at press boss.
Yeah?
Inspector's looking at press boss. He's going to be show ID. Wow. What's that like this, man?
Yeah. Last 3 boys got kicked out, you know, so I don't know what we're going to do now. Self, CJ, 420, all kicked out, lads.
Yeah, so we're saying I was shouting at some people's faces.
And the lefties were trying to give me elbows.
Just walk up and
Yeah, they were trying to give me fucking elbows, so.
Nobody even came near the camera. Nobody came near
Oh,
me.
they were at me alright. There were about 4 of them coming after me, so. Right, lads, I think I'm just going to end this here now. Wait till the next show, Sean, wait till the next protest. Covering both sides. Hoping we don't get kicked out the next time. So, alright, lads, thanks everyone for joining. Big ups, thanks for all the super likes, etc. Thanks. On to the next one, guys.